According to one of the legends, when God was dividing all the lands between the nations, he forgot about the Armenians. By the time he remembered about them, all the lands were already divided. The Armenian had no other way but to live in the places which consisted only of the stones. There were so many talented among them that they began to use stones for creating khachkars or crow stones. You can rarely see a place in Armenia which doesn't have any kind of khachkar. It considered to be the symbol of Armenia. For Armenian cultural artifact, I have brought in the khachkar. Since Armenian people had created such a great respect toward the cross, this symbol made the stonemasons to create these unique masterpieces of art, which were called khachkars. My name is one of the oldest names in Armenia, which is associated with Saint Tripsime. In Armenia, we have a church named after her, full of amazing khachkars. That's why I decided to talk about khachkars. They have very meaningful importance for us. Khachkar is a Christian symbol which has its unique place in our lives because it's not only a stone but a certificate of Armenian identity. I'd like to share some cultural and historical events about Khachkar and explain what it means for me. Khachkar is a form of medieval Armenian fine art, the main content of which is a slab-shaped cross statue erected on a pedestal. The main raw material for khachkar is reddish yellow tuff. There are five important and sacred points on the cross stones. The cross with its four wings was perceived as a symbol of the four elements that make up the materiality of the world: air, earth, water, and fire, and the circle surrounding the cross represents the world. Khachkar is one of the greatest expressions of Armenian spirit, which embodies the creative genius of Armenian people. When in 301 AD Christianity was recognized as the state religion in Armenia, since then cross stones began to be depicted on pedestals. The new religion took deep root in the first Christian country. Crossstones began to be placed in churches, monasteries, on the roads. There they were dedicated to important historical or military events. The symbols and carvings on the Khachkars are exclusively Armenian. They demonstrate the uniqueness and cultural identity of Armenian people. From childhood, our parents teach us about the importance of cross, which for us is a powerful symbol of faith. You can rarely find an Armenian house without a khachkar. We even wear bracelets and pendants and have kitchens with cross stones, and it gives us a strength and faith that God always with us and we are protected. I was born in Armenia, and whenever I travel or move to another country to live, I always take a cross or miniature cross stone with me. I put it in a visible place in my house, and whenever I meet difficulties, I look at it and it gives me a courage to keep moving forward. Khachkar is a Christian symbol and object of worship in many religions, but for Armenians it has its unique place because it's not only a stone but a certificate of Armenian identity. I introduced the importance of Khachkar in the Armenian culture and talked about its place in my life. The Armenian spirit is in the Khachkar. The stone can be broken, but Armenian spirit never. I think that from now on, whenever you see a Khachkar or read about it, you will probably associate it with the Armenian culture.